Oh, you can't make this stuff up. That was buried in my yard. It's a car. That's a transmission right there. Oh, God.
I'm Anthony Carino. I've built and renovated hundreds of homes over the last decade. I'm renovating an old stone farmhouse in the Catskill Mountains into an income-generating vacation home.
Holy crap!
This is the Build TV, the Stonehouse Project. Okay, so the whole reason we bought a house up here, the outdoors. Look, we come to the mountains for one reason, and it's because we love being outside. We love being in that mountain air. So to us, the outdoor space of this home was just as important as the indoor space. If you remember from the living room episode, I said there are some awesome Renewal by Andersen multi-slide doors going in. Well, this is the other side of that wall. So we're gonna have approximately 25 foot of glass, 7 foot tall, right in the center of this wall that's gonna open in either direction. And you're gonna step out of the house into a 30 foot wide, 20 foot deep patio. So Urban Bonfire Outdoor Kitchens, I did one at the firehouse. I absolutely love it. So we're gonna do a massive set of cabinets about 18 feet long, and then it's gonna turn the corner and we've got another 8 feet. This section here, there will be room for 4 countertop stools to sit at the Neolith countertop that wraps around the entire kitchen. And then over here, we're gonna have the 36-inch countertop and then 36-inch all the way around, which is standard kitchen height. As far as cooking appliances go, we're going with a gas and wood-powered pizza oven, a propane-powered grill, the sink, and the faucet. So we're planning on doing an absolute ton of cooking out here, so we're really, really excited to get this kitchen integrated. So from there, we're moving over this way. This is gonna be our full dining setup. We're gonna be doing a big outdoor table and chairs. All our outdoor furniture, we're working with Polywood. They're an American company, 100% recycled, and the product lasts. On the patio, we're doing a big circle, 15-foot radius outcrop that's gonna house our built-in fire pit. And then on the back side of that circle, we're gonna install a bunch of 6x6 posts, and we're gonna hang Polywood swing chairs. And then on this side, we're gonna have the Polywood Adirondack chairs. This is gonna be an incredible entertaining space. Now, the last thing we're doing is digging a pool. So I'm still in my research for this pool, but I found a company that does shipping container swimming pools. So I can do an 8-foot wide, 20-foot long plunge pool. It's about 5.5 feet deep. It's basically a soaking pool to cool off and have a cocktail in and hang out. I wish I could snap my fingers and it would be done because I am so excited to start enjoying this space. But we got John Rittner starting in this house in January. Digger Dave is coming in November. So I've got very little time to get all my demo done for the inside. And then Dave's gonna be here, start ripping this backyard to shreds and then putting it back together. Pool sprayed out, main patio sprayed out, triangle patio sprayed out. So one of the big trades for this project was excavation. And that's not something that I have to do a lot. We had an absolute ton of digging to do. So what we got going here is scraping off all the top of the grass and gonna start getting everything leveled. So that way when the stone goes down, everything gets compacted. This entire prep for the Teco block pavers will be perfectly level, which makes for a beautiful install when you're doing a patio. With a solid base, nothing's gonna move. You have a beautiful install and it's never gonna shift on you. Mark the floor height inside. Now, when I bring that stick up and put it next to the side of the house, we're gonna have the exact height of the interior floor. So they mark that, and now we can determine how much lower we want the patio. There you go. That is the full patio. Fire pit area right here, the center of it where the stake is. And then this is all patio, baby. So this has all been tamped down. It's really nice and rigid. This is gonna be unfreaking believable. So we're at the Fisher Paykel DCS showroom today, and here is Brianna right here to take me through the appliances that I spec'd.
That's right. Good morning, everyone.
Obviously, we're super big on cooking in my family. So the outdoor kitchen was a key component of this outdoor patio area. When I walked through the door and started talking with Brianna over there, I knew these were the appliances we were using for this outdoor kitchen.
So this is our brand spanking new Series 9 grill by DCS. So these grates are cast stainless steel, so you can actually do bicep curls with them if you'd like to. We have melded these channels into them, and these channels work in tandem with our grease management system. Your grease will actually find its way down these channels and down into your very handy grease management system.
That's amazing.
You can put up to 50 pounds on this rotisserie. We should take a look at the burner because this is really what makes DCS.
Okay.
So this is a 25,000 BTU U-shaped gas burner.
That's awesome.
So I think you have the refrigeration drawers
I do,
specified.
yeah.
So here with the double drawer system, you've got really nice compartmentalization, so that can really help keep things organized.
Yeah.
So you can have drinks in one, you can have your produce in another, you can have bring your meats out when you're ready to start smoking.
And it's stainless all the way through,
Stainless all the way through.
So beer in the top, and then beer in the bottom. And for those that don't know, this is a sink. But it's so much more than that because it's insulated, which means you can fill this thing with ice and it's not just gonna melt and go down the drain right away. It's gonna stay cold.
So this is essentially a living portfolio of every product that Fisher & Paykel and DCS manufactures. And there is our power burner. On the DCS power burner, you can achieve up to 70,000 BTUs.
Oh my God.
It's quite a large burner.
And that will boil water in like...
Probably nanoseconds.
That is sweet. That is sweet. So now that we know what outdoor cabinets we're using and what outdoor appliances we're using, next is on to countertops. Now, Neolith is freeze-thaw stable and UV stable. So the same countertops I used in the kitchen, the same countertops I used in the bar, I can use outside.
Oh, you can't make this stuff up. That was buried in my yard. It's a car. That's a transmission right there. Oh, God. But the pool's going in. Well, the hole for the pool's going in.
You've heard me say you never know what you're gonna find behind the walls. Well, I guess you never know what you're gonna find in your yard either. This is the wall where LVLs are going in over that 16-foot Renewal by Andersen door. Double slider, and that massive hole is a swimming pool. So we're gonna get this dug to the proper depth. The next step will be pouring a 6-inch concrete pad, some concrete walls, and then in the springtime we get a crane in here and we drop this awesome swimming pool right here in the yard. So very, very excited about all that.
It's 10 degrees out and, you know, we're pouring concrete for the pool. So those blankets keep the frost from the ground. What happens is, if the ground gets frozen and there's frost into the ground, if you pour concrete on top of that, the problem you can run into in the spring is when that frost thaws, that's when the ground is going to shift. So you want your compaction as much as you can get it to avoid any additional settling after the concrete goes down. That's what compaction looks like. You vibrate all the soil, pushes everything down as much as humanly possible, and then Dave comes in with the excavator, buckets worth of stone, fill the whole bottom of the pool, compact that again, then we'll be ready for concrete.
And just like that, we got concrete.
Day 2. So slab is completely done. They snapped out the lines for where the walls are going. You can see right there. And then that's the first corner of the forms. So these are specific concrete forms They build the walls on the outside of where the concrete's going. Concrete gets poured into the walls. They stay up overnight. That cures. Then, so we're gonna call it the pool box. Then the pool box is completely done. And we're just waiting for the springtime for the delivery of the Tangled Pool shipping container pool, which I am beyond excited for. Have I mentioned that? So what we did is we formed up for the urban bonfire kitchen, and that is this wood structure right here. So we're gonna pour the base for the kitchen out of concrete. We want the kitchen to be perfectly level, and the patio we want to pitch away from the house just a little bit to make sure that when it rains, when we have snow and melt, everything runs away from the house, so we don't want water infiltration by the foundation.
Go, Johnny, go!
This patio starts today. We get rid of this debris, and then Jimmy and his crew transfers over here. We start the layout, and then this patio really starts to take shape.
Last course of pavers going on the fire pit right now. Thing looks unbelievable. All right, so the day is finally here. Shipping container swimming pool from Tangled Pools is on its way. It's about 30 minutes away from Digger Dave's yard right now, so I'm on my way there. Holy shit, I'm so excited. Because it's a shipping container swimming pool and it's modular, it's a self-contained unit. We're gonna put it on a smaller truck so we can get it down my driveway and then drop it in the concrete hole that we built. First time in my swimming pool. Once that happens, it's as simple as hooking up the propane, hooking up the electric, and then I can fill this baby up with water and go for a swim. So while Jim and the guys are installing pavers for the patio, John Rittner and I are gonna start putting this urban bonfire kitchen together. Cannot wait to get into this. With the patio done, it is finally time to install the big double slider. And, oh, she fits.
So this right here is the anchor of the entire home. This is the outdoor patio. We've got this massive 16-foot slider by Renewal by Anderson that blurs the lines between inside and out. It's an awesome flow through to this paver patio. If you're gonna be outside, at least in this family, you're gonna be cooking. This is a no compromise outdoor kitchen. We went with urban bonfire cabinets. We went with the Neolift tops because they're freeze thaw stable and they're UV stable so we can use them outside. We didn't want to compromise on the outdoor kitchen. We knew we were going to be entertaining a ton. So having a kitchen outside that you can design with the level of detail of a kitchen you would have inside was key to me. And that's what the urban bonfire guys do. And then the DCS appliances. I mean, these are the Ferraris of outdoor cooking. 48-inch grill. They've got the integrated grease management system, which allows you to tilt your grates up and put them on this upper rod. So instead of having everything flat,
You have it on an angle, and then there's a grease trap right in the front. You can do barbecue sauces, you can bake breads. The rotisserie can handle 50 pounds of meat or whatever you want to put on it. I mean, this thing is an absolute beast. Massive power burner for crab boils. It's got 70,000 BTUs, so it boils water like that. We've got the double drawer refrigerator, and we've got their big chiller sink. So not only is this a sink, but it's insulated, so you can fill it with ice, beers, rosé, whatever you're having for your barbecue, and it's gonna keep stuff cold for you all day long. The Gosney Rock Box, this little guy throws out pizzas every 60 seconds. It gets up to 850 degrees in about 30 minutes, and then you're just cranking pizzas all day long. We wanted convenience everywhere. Beyond impressed with these appliances. Been using them for a short time, but holy cow, are they a powerhouse. So moving from the kitchen over to the furniture, we did everything with polywood for this entire outdoor area. We went with Polywood's modern Adirondack chairs everywhere. Black and red were the colorways we wanted to work with. We've got 6-top dining right here. We've got this great outdoor living room over here with all the great cushions, all Sunbrella fabric. It's super comfortable and it's super durable. And let's not forget, it's 100% recycled. Of course, we cannot talk about the patio without talking about the patio, and that is Teco block pavers. I was really excited to do this because in the city, I'm used to doing roof decks, but to do a hardscape was a challenge for me. It's not something I'm used to doing. The guys at Teco Block made it easy. The selection that they have is absolutely incredible. We've got this modern blue grande here as kind of like the centerpiece to the patio. And then we've got all the rustic Villaggio pavers that go around the edge. And then the colorways tie beautifully into the stone facade of the stone house. Last but not least, on the patio front is the fire pit. So this is the Valencia kit from Teco Block. And when I say kit, I mean it could not be easier. They give you the steel fire ring, and all of these pavers are pre-cut. So basically, you're just stacking them around the fire pit ring. They give you the proper height, they give you just enough stones to make it happen, and it came out perfectly. Then we've got our 5 Adirondacks, and of course, we've got our fire pit swings. And it's super, super enjoyable to come out here, relax, interact, entertain, party. Just worked out perfectly. So, last piece of that outdoor entertaining shipping container swimming pool. Found this company called Tangled Pools out of Canada, and they do an absolutely incredible job. So the idea here is that all of your pool mechanicals are actually underneath the stairs, and you use the shipping container doors to access them. So this is an 8-foot by 20-foot. It's 4,800 gallons. It's got a 200,000 BTU propane heater in it. I upgraded to the UV filter so I could use a lot less chlorine. And it's also got the automated child-safe cover with the keypad lockout. So without the code, you cannot open that. John Rittner's guys built this deck on sliders, so I can simply pull this deck back. I can open the doors if I ever need to service equipment down there. I manage all my chemicals right here, run the pool from my iPhone. Everything is through the Pentair app. I can adjust the heat. I can turn the filtration on and off. I'm thrilled with it. Not to mention the cost. When you compare that to the cost of a lot of other pools out there, this is a fraction of the cost. So that covers the outside. I mean, this is our Oasis. The mud pits have been flattened out. The grass is growing. The pool is full. We've had fire pit after fire pit. This outdoor space is everything I want it to be. We are thrilled with the way this outdoor space came out.
This season on the Build TV, we go room by room to show you what it takes to convert this stone house into my mountain escape.
Holy shit, I'm so excited.
Subscribe or follow at thebuild.tv to make sure you don't miss any episodes.